What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the brand new track from Sleep Token, Fall For Me. Now I feel like I don't need to do much of an introduction here because you guys already know that I love this band. You know, with the two new singles, I definitely like Alkaline a little bit more, but I know that this album is going to be really good. So with this new song and video, I might as well check it out, get you know, anticipation for the new album, build up some more hype because it's coming out soon. Anyway, I think that's all we really need for chit chat. So let's fucking do it.
In a city of ice, there are burning cathedrals, turning the skies into glass.
Reminds me of like Bon Iver or something right now.
And through echoing futures are the buckling sutures that haunts at the wounds of the past. So won't you fall for me?
Ooh.
Won't you fall for me? Through a fractured existence, won't you fall for me? Won't you fall for me? From reality to the rhythm of eternity, won't you fall for me? My insecurities surround me like lions in the den, and I feel like I'm losing touch with what I am again. Slowly I remember why I cannot pretend that I never think of you in all this screaming silence. Oh God, I wish you were here. So won't you fall?
That was cool. I like to have the lyrics and follow the lyrics.
For me, through a fractured existence, won't you fall for me? Won't you fall for me? From reality to the rhythm of eternity, won't you fall for me? Won't you fall for me? Won't you fall for me? With my love as your garden, won't you fall for me? Won't you fall for me? From reality, I am yours in the end, so won't you fall for me?
Is that it? Okay, that was short. So this track feels like it's going to be like extra special in the context of the album. It is a very interesting single to put out because I feel like it's not going to get radio airplay. It's not going to appeal to metal fans as much because Sleep Token obviously appeals to a lot of metal fans. This song is just kind of there. It's definitely interesting. I'm not saying it's a bad song. It's just an interesting song to release. I do have some cons, but there are pros for sure. So let's go through the pros and cons. Okay, so my number one pro to this is really just like that sound of that vocal style. You know, using that octave pitch shifter, it sounded like, just created something a little bit different. And it's weird how the song used it the whole way through. In a weird way, it's pretty unpredictable because like I thought we were going to get like some sort of climax or something, but we didn't get that. Instead, it was a song using the octave pitch shifter the whole way through to create this more melancholic, sad love song. And it just worked with this sound that kind of gave like a harmony, but it was a kind of like a fake harmony because it's a octave pitch shifter kind of thing. It was just very weird. But my other pro is obviously, well, not obviously, but Vessel's vocals and just his lyrics and his hooks. I love the hooks of the song. It's reminded me of Bon Iver a lot. Just the way that he was kind of delivering his lines and like the melody just kind of stuck and he kind of like used it a lot. I couldn't even tell where the exact chorus was. And that's because like I'm doing a first initial reaction but I did hear repeated lines. Won't you love for me? Like that line was sticking out a lot. And I know this song is going to get even more memorable the more I listen to it. Another pro to this is that they're trying something different. And Sleep Token sometimes can be a band that just has one sound. And I've mentioned it before where they definitely do have a formula. So it's cool that they're not sticking to that formula and trying different things. So I totally appreciate Sleep Token for doing that. Another pro to this is the music video and how it's very juxtaposed in with the lyrics of the song. You know, you're trying to pick apart the lyrics, but the words on the screen are saying something else, which was actually pretty unique. And that one part where it got a little bit like heavy, and the words were completely different than what was actually being said was actually kind of cool. It makes me want to check out the music video again and pick apart the words even more. It was just kind of questioning your identity and questioning your love and stuff like that. It was a little bit weird, but these are just first initial reaction reviews, right? So for me, it was just like, it was different and I didn't like it. Another pro was just having that little escalated moment in the second verse before we got into that final chorus. I guess that I do know where the choruses are, but having that in the second verse was just something a little bit weird and surprising. So I like that. If they didn't have that, I think the song would actually be a lot different for me, but just that tiny little portion of music really shook up the song's flow and made things a little bit more special. Let's go on to the cons, and I guess my cons with this is that this song just kind of went from point A to point B and just kind of plateaued. You know, it had like a slow incline, like to get to that ending, including that like middle jump at the 3/4 mark where things got a little bit more intense. But for the most part, this song was just kind of like there. And that's what I'm saying. On the context of this album, I feel like the song is actually going to be really nice. But as a single, I don't know. I feel like this song is just kind of there. It's interesting. There's not anything overly that memorable, but I do like the uniqueness and weirdness to this. And it's interesting to release this as a single yet again. And I guess another con to this is that this song isn't as special as other Sleep Token songs, but it's still fine for what it is. So let me just say that, like, this song is still cool because they're trying something different. But I definitely do like Sleep Token, and Sleep Token has kind of blown up because of their style of this kind of, you know, angelic kind of like Bon Iver kind of music with like mixing it with like djent and breakdowns. So that's how they kind of like blown up, because they're different. But with this song, there was none of that, which is totally fine. But, you know, I definitely do like Alkaline a little bit more. But like I said, again, in the context of the album, I feel like this song is going to be extra special. But as a single, it's interesting. Guys, that's my thoughts on Sleep Token Fall for me. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. What'd you guys think of this tune? I'd love to know, because, yeah, it's a pretty different. It's different, especially for my channel. It's a lot different, but I'd love to know what people think about this album. Are you guys excited for the new album? Because I really am. I still am. Even if this single didn't really fully grab me, I still think it's a cool song. Last but not least, if you got to this point in the video and haven't clicked off yet, then I appreciate the shit out of you, man. But on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.